We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Rays will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Striding into the box, Jose Martinez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, Jose.
Here comes the first pitch.
Martinez.
A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
1-1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
That accepted. The second baseman, Lucius Fox.
Standing in, Lucius Fox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Fox, a 22-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Fox, base runner at first with 1 out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Devers is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Now at the plate, number 25. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two out with the man at first. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitters count. 2-1 now. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And that misses, ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Margot is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Nope.
One out, nobody on. One ball, one strike, the count. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Two 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting fourth, not shortstop, Xander.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Bogaerts takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Here now the 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Clint Frazier comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Nothing in the Boston first. We've played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now the 2-0 home. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pillar's there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So here's Mike Zunino, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The Rays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. From the belt, the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. As a look, now the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Francisco Cervelli, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. The Rays lead it 2-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Lucius Fox.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Austin Meadows, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. At the plate, number 25, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Very high, 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, one man out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average coming into play right at 320. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another one sent foul. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there, 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. To the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We played 3 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. The pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. And he popped him up. Benintendi coming up, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone. In now, Jose Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martinez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. This is line to left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Lucius Fox.
At the plate, Lucius Fox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In there, 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rays 3 and the Red Sox 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Adames scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Has a look. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Austin Meadows, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, number 25. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's ready now, the pitch, and he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jose Arena comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Great job.
Willie Adames will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he indeed takes only the out at first, as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Renfroe is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Arena is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Bounce to first. Moreland is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Rays are out in front, 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. One and 1, the count to Clint Frazier. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up. 1 there. On to first, a double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And it's 1 and 1. The 1-1. And this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2 and 1. Men on third with 2 down. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Trevor Richards, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 34, Trevor Richards. Now batting, the center fielder.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Fouled away. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. 0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. 0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. There's one. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So a runner at first now with one away, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
The third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Popped up. Zunino is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Boston strands a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. So striding in, Lucius Fox. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lucius Fox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Settling in now, Austin Meadows. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's one away.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in there.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Liner toward right center. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Matt Barnes trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in now, Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Zunino brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1 home. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Manuel Margot, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Margot's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now the Red Sox DH, Clint Frazier. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Oliver Drake takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this will rattle off the base of the monster. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Second baseman.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Ray.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 5. Ryan Brazier will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Ryan Brazier.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1-2.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Lucius Fox, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Popped up, Devers has room in foul territory. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 out, nobody on. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 7-5. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The Rays maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And he fouls this one off. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Andrew Benintendi becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Grounded to short. Adames brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2, 7-5. Marcus Walden enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, number 25, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You
can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. So a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The bat.
So coming to the plate, Willie Adames. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Walden has a very strong chance of making the American League All-Star squad this year. He's currently the leading vote getter among relievers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled off. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're still up 7-5. Nick Anderson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
For Tampa Bay, number 70, Nick Anderson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding in for Boston, Clint Frazier. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Runners on first with 1 down. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
7-5 tonight's final. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Richards gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Nick Anderson hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.